Chapter 9. The Day Lily Disappeared. Monday morning started like every other day. The bell rang. Students entered the classroom. Books opened. Chairs moved. Noise filled the room. But something was different. Mrs. Parker looked at the attendance sheet. Her eyes paused, then looked again. Lily Carter was absent. At first, no one paid attention. Students were often late. Sometimes they missed a day. It wasn't unusual. But as the day continued, something fell off. Brandon noticed it first. During group work, he looked around. "Where's Turtle?" Jake shrugged. "Probably sleeping again." A few students laughed, but it didn't feel as funny as before. In English class, Lily's empty seat stayed untouched. Her notebook wasn't there. Her quiet presence was missing. And strangely, the classroom felt louder without her. Mrs. Parker kept teaching, but her mind kept drifting. Lily's face from last Friday kept coming back to her. Frozen, silent, tears in her eyes. After class, she checked the attendance again. Still absent. No message. No explanation. By the afternoon, students started talking. Maybe she got suspended? No way. She was just lazy. Or maybe she quit school. Different theories spread. None of them kind. Brandon smirked. "Honestly, it's better without her slowing us down." Jake nodded. "Yeah, now we can actually finish work properly." But even he didn't sound fully confident. That evening, Mrs. Parker couldn't ignore it anymore. Something felt wrong. Very wrong. She decided to call Lily's home. The phone rang. Once. Twice. Then it was picked up. A tired voice answered. "Hello." It was Lily's mother. Mrs. Parker introduced herself. There was a pause. Then silence. Finally, Lily's mother spoke softly. "She didn't go to school today?" Mrs. Parker frowned. "No, she has been absent all day." Another silence. Longer this time. Then Lily's mother said something that changed everything. "She left early this morning for school." Mrs. Parker's heart dropped. "Are you sure?" "Yes," the mother replied. "She told me she had an important presentation." The line went quiet, only breathing on both sides. Mrs. Parker immediately felt uneasy. "Has she come home?" Another pause. "No," her mother said. "She hasn't returned." Something inside Mrs. Parker tightened. She ended the call quickly, then stood still in her classroom. Empty chairs, silent boards, and Lily's empty seat. For the first time, she felt fear. Not about discipline, not about grades, but about something far deeper. She called the school office immediately. Report filed. Search initiated. Messages sent. By evening, parents were informed. Students were told to stay calm. But rumors spread faster than truth. Brandon didn't joke anymore. Jake stayed unusually quiet. Even the students who laughed before stopped laughing. Because now, it didn't feel like a joke. It felt serious. That night, Mrs. Parker sat alone in her car outside the school. Her hand was shaking slightly. She kept replaying everything she said to Lily. Every harsh word, every disappointed look, every assumption. And for the first time, she asked herself a painful question. Did I miss something important? Meanwhile, somewhere in the city, Lily was not at school. And the truth behind her disappearance was closer than anyone could imagine. Chapter 10. The search begins. The next morning, Lily's seat was still empty. And this time, everyone noticed. The classroom felt strange. Too quiet. Too uncomfortable. Even the students who used to laugh at Lily seemed distracted. Mrs. Parker stood at the front of the room, holding attendance sheets, but she wasn't really reading them. Her thoughts were somewhere else. 3 days. Lily had been missing for 3 days. No calls, no messages, no explanation. The police had been informed. Teachers had been questioned. Neighbors had been contacted, but nobody knew where Lily was. Rumors spread through the school faster than ever. Some students said she had run away. Others thought she had moved. A few feared something much worse. For the first time, nobody was calling her Turtle. The nickname had disappeared, just like Lily. At lunch, Brandon sat quietly, picking at his food, not eating much. Jake noticed. "You okay?" Brandon shrugged. "I'm fine." But he wasn't, because for the first time, he kept thinking about Lily. Not the version everyone joked about. The real Lily. The girl who never fought back. The girl who never insulted anyone. The girl who never complained. Something about that bothered him now. After school, Mrs. Parker made another call to Lily's mother. This time, the conversation was different. Much different. Lily's mother sounded exhausted, like she hadn't slept. "We found her school bag," she whispered. Mrs. Parker froze. "What?" "It was left near a bus stop." A cold feeling rushed through Mrs. Parker's body. Was Lily there? No. Silence. The teacher slowly sat down. Her hands trembled. This was becoming serious. Very serious. Then Lily's mother said something unexpected. "I don't think Lily ever told anyone." "Told anyone what?" Mrs. Parker asked. A long pause followed. Then came the words that changed everything. "About her father." Mrs. Parker frowned. "What about him?" Lily's mother took a deep breath. "He left us years ago." Silence. "He left when the twins were babies." Mrs. Parker listened carefully. "He stopped sending money. He stopped calling. He stopped caring." The mother's voice broke. "And since then, Lily has been helping me raise the boys." Mrs. Parker couldn't speak. For a moment, the classroom presentation flashed through her mind. Lily standing frozen, tears in her eyes. Then another memory. Lily falling asleep in class. Then another, arriving late, looking exhausted, always tired, always quiet. Suddenly, everything started making sense. The pieces were connecting. The teacher felt sick. All this time, she had assumed the worst. All this time, she had never asked why. Meanwhile, across town, Brandon was having his own realization. He sat in his bedroom looking through the group project files. The files Lily had written. The research. The notes. The ideas. Page after page. Every page proved one thing. Lily wasn't lazy. She had worked harder than anyone. Much harder. Brandon slowly leaned back in his chair. A feeling he wasn't familiar with filled his chest. Guilt. Real guilt. For every joke. Every laugh. Every cruel nickname. For every moment he made her feel small. And suddenly, he wished he could take it all back. The next morning, something unexpected happened. Mrs. Parker called a meeting. Teachers gathered. The principal arrived. Counselors joined. Everyone wanted answers. Because now they weren't just searching for a missing student. They were searching for a girl nobody had truly seen. A girl whose pain had been hidden in plain sight. And as more pieces of Lily's story began to surface, the truth became impossible to ignore. The school had judged her. Her classmates had judged her. Even her teacher had judged her. And now, they were all about to discover just how wrong they had been.